So hello, everybody. We're excited to be showing you the opportunity here of what Zinzino has to offer. I can tell you, my name is Carla, and I am right now in Denmark, here in Europe. And what I think is kind of fun is this company started here from Scandinavia. And there's a reason that I am on here is because I am living in Scandinavia, in Denmark, with my husband. I was raised in Minnesota, actually from Princeton, Minnesota, and was a teacher here and ran across these fantastic products that are just amazing that you're going to hear about tonight. And they changed our lives. And the company also changed our lives. This is all that I've been doing. So let's see, it's been about 6 years now. So during the next 30 minutes, you're going to hear about what Zinzino has done for us and our family and what the company actually has done. We think that it is an opportunity that is unlike anything else out there. I guess I can't say much more than that is that I think a lot of people do want to take a look at opportunities, but what a great one when you know that the products are working. You've got a company that is growing the last 12 years so much. I mean, 50% average on per year is crazy, and it's something that absolutely everybody can do, and that we can help you actually do. So thank you for coming on and taking a look at this. I'll let the others also get started by just introducing themselves, and then we're going to share the screen so that you can see a little bit more. Angie?
Hi, my name is Angela Lewandowski, and I am from a little town up north called Bremer, Minnesota.
And we're Jeff and Don and Patnode, and we live in Aiken, Minnesota.
And we've all been doing this business for a different amount of times. Of course, I've been doing it the longest amount of time, for 6.5 years, along with my husband. And because we've been here in Scandinavia, where it's been around for a little bit longer. And this company opened in the United States here in 2014. Fantastic. There we've got Arlo. I was looking to have Arlo on, and now we have Arlo on. Hello, Arlo. We were working on getting them on right before we got started. That's why we were 2 minutes late. But hi, Arlo and Lori. Nice to have you guys.
Hi.
We just introduced ourselves, and I think I'll have you introduce you guys also. Yay.
Hi. Well, I'm Arlo Matheson. I actually went to high school with Carla, and this is Lori.
Hello.
Yes.
So we're a couple building this business together. It's been very exciting for us.
Fantastic. So all of us have been in for different amount of times, but in the U.S., it's only been there for a little over 3 years, about 3.5 years now. So it's a new company to the United States. So you might not have even have heard of the name of Zinzino. But why don't we start sharing about what this really is about? I think people sometimes are looking for things out there, you know. There are a lot of companies. People are probably approached by more than one company, right? I don't know. I was introduced to almost everything here in Europe, right? Most of the time because, hey, you're that American and we could build this in the US type thing. But what I found was that there's a lot of things that are just different about the company. You want to have something that has a great potential. And how about this? 95% of the world has a need for what we have. They need it. And we can prove that. And we can actually prove that it works. There's not much out there that has that. And so the product is that great. It works. And the company has such a growth. There's really potential for huge growth. So why don't we show you a little bit about it? I'm going to share my screen and share the slides. And we're going to just share talking about them. So, inspire change in life. And that's exactly what I said about this potential. You need to have a market for it. So, most people are really interested in fitness, getting healthy. Anti-aging, I don't know. Anybody interested in anti-aging here? A huge difference. When you know that things work, and I'll tell you because everything's test-based, and we'll explain that as we go on. Would somebody like to take a little bit about the products?
Sure.
Okay, Angie.
Yeah. So actually, science suggests that we have a dramatic change that has went on in our diets, and the main reason for that is because we have two main groups of essential fatty acids. Essential meaning we need them, and we can only obtain them through the food that we eat. And we need them both. Like I said, the two main groups are omega-6s, which is mostly like your plant oils and your margarines. And then your omega-3s, your best source is your small fatty fish.
Mm-hmm.
But the problem is that we actually consume them in the wrong amounts.
Mm-hmm. I was going to say, for those of you who are watching, you probably don't see where it says omega-3 because of the screen, but that's okay. We'll keep explaining things. But yeah, that's an important thing in regards to health. And fatty acids, your body's made up of so many cells, and that's exactly what fatty acids are creating in your cell, or made from your cells, the cell membrane. Exactly what Angie was talking about.
Yeah, so the history of balance, actually our DNA was made to be a 1-to-1 ratio. So for every omega-6 that we eat, we're supposed to have one omega-3. And until about the 1960s, when our food was still prepared at home and our animals were still grass-fed, our diet was naturally 4-to-1, so 4 omega-6 to 1 omega-3. But since then, the Industrial Revolution, women went out to work and weren't at home to prepare food. And so then in came the processed foods and the fast food industry, dramatic changes, in our diets. And now what we found is that the average balance here in the US is actually 25-to-1. Well, we have different groups that have recommendations, like the Nordic Council of Ministers. They actually have a recommendation along with the World Health Organization, and they say for optimal health, be between 2-to-1 and 5-to-1. Don't be any more than 5-to-1 balance of 5 omega-6 to 1 omega-3. And I'm just going to back up 1 second, because the reason for that, and Carla said a little bit earlier, but the reason for that you don't want to be any more than 5-to-1 is because our body is composed of all cells, and each cell has that fatty membrane around the outside. And when you have too much of that omega-6 in there and not enough omega-3, your cells become really stiff and hard, and you can't absorb your nutrition in from the food that you're eating. And then you're not able to flush that little toxin out of that cell from it working. So, back up just one, Carla, here. So with Zinzino, actually we've formulated a balanced product that you take once a day based off of your weight, and it gets you into balance in 120 days. It gets you 3-to-1 in 120 days, actually.
Yay!
And it's not something that we just say. We can actually prove that it works. And what we found, we've done some blood testing, and we have an independent laboratory that does our testing for us over in Norway. And what we found with the testing is that 83% have an average ratio of 25-to-1. 16% when taking omega-3 or fish oil, because there's a lot of people that do take supplements out there, they're coming in an average at 12-to-1, or actually 16-to-1, this says. So coming in there, so what they're taking isn't getting them under that 5-to-1 ratio. And then only 1% of the population is actually in balance. But the great news is people taking the balanced product for 120 days, taking their second test, 95% of them are 3-to-1 after that 120 days. So we really know that it works, right?
You bet.
Right.
That's what's so cool about it. You know, it's not just something we say. And actually, if you Google omega-6-3 balance, there's like 14 million hits that say, hey, this is important. This is why you need it. This is what you can do. And tell you all kinds of other things too, like, you know, changing your diet and removing all the processed foods and taking omega-3s. But there's just a difference about this because of the lab and because of the test. That, I think, is the most important thing. I can say what my test score was to begin with. Angie said that 25-1 is the average American. Okay, 34.4-1. So that's 34 times the amount of omega-6 in my body than it was omega-3 to start with. And after 120 days, I'm proud to say that I'm down to 2.9-1.
Ooh.
Yay. Awesome.
Everybody's a little bit different. So I'm not sure if we want to have different things in regards to the benefits of balance. People are probably wondering, what can it do for you to be in balance?
Absolutely. Well, it's really important to be in balance. Optimal brain function, good for those brain cells to be working correctly. Good for your heart. So you want to have optimal heart function. Also boosting your immune system, especially this time of year. We're getting into the cold and flu season, and it's good to have good immunity. Builds your immune system up. Of course, vision, muscle health, cell function, blood pressure, skin elasticity, fighting oxidative stress. I know hair and nails, bone health is on there. Just tons of things that being in balance is good for.
Mm-hmm. And besides these, there's like 440 other things that are really good for you. But it's just that important. I mean, it makes sense. Healthy cells are a healthy body. Just makes sense. Nothing more about it. So actually, we're going to go on and tell a little bit about, it's not just balance, even though balance is the basis. But Jeff and Donna, I think we're all excited about all the products, right?
Oh, definitely.
Yes.
Definitely. You know, 3 years ago, I had absolutely no clue what cellular balance was all about or what it even meant. All I knew was that every time I ate food, my body would blow up like a balloon and I'd be in excruciating pain. And, you know, I had been doctoring for quite a few years and seen so many different, same body, same blood, and I had so many different diagnoses. But all I know is that I wasn't enjoying food and my weight started to really plummet. Absolutely no clue what balance means in the body until a good friend of ours introduced us to Zinzino. And you know, once my body started to get back into balance, a lot of questions were answered. I was able to start eating food. For me, my weight started to increase, which was a good thing because I had gotten pretty skinny and unhealthy looking. And my life started to really do a turnaround. So I am feeling really good. You know, I started at a 10-1. We were born before that Industrial Revolution. So we had actually a good cellular start, so we thought. But I was a 10-1. Inside 120 days, I got my balance to 2-1, but I really started noticing a lot of beautiful things happening in my body.
Yep. And the reason we decided to take a look at Zinzino, we weren't looking for anything to generate income. We got a business up here in Aiken, been there for 37 years. We weren't looking for anything. But over the years, we've been able to travel south a couple months out of the winter. And we talked to a lot of retired people, and we're finding out that when people who retire, you have to learn to live off 50% less income on retirement than what you couldn't afford to live off of at 100% when you were working. You know, so even though we had a business, we still, you know what, we enjoy traveling, we enjoy going around, traveling around the country and stuff. And so we knew we had to generate extra income to help subsidize our retirement. So what perfect way could you do that? You can help people get healthy and generate some income. So, and when we first got started too, about about 2.5 years ago, be 3 years in December actually. Zinzino was only in 7 countries when we got started. If you want to go to the next slide there, Carla.
Yeah.
Now they are in 35 countries around the world in just a short period of time. I mean, if that ain't exciting to be part of a company that's growing at a phenomenal rate.
And that also tells you that there's a need out there. 7 countries just 3 short years ago, and now we're in 35.
Yeah.
There is a need out there. People are wanting what we've got.
Yep. The main office headquarters is in Gothenburg, Sweden. In North America, it's in Jupiter, Florida. This company is, Zinzino is listed on NASDAQ Stock Exchange. Their goal for 2020 is 1 million customers.
I know what Zinzino has done for me and our family and extended family.
Yes.
We're going to just tell everybody that we know, everybody that we care for and love, and just everybody that we know, because we're going to help them get to that 1 million customers. People need to hear about what we have.
Mm-hmm.
And they are part of the Direct Selling Association and FON. So
Yeah, and what I kind of think is fun is that some people are saying, okay, are they good companies? How do you know? Well, it's been around 12 years, but it's also on NASDAQ.
yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Yes.
It's got a history.
And it's test-based. How much better do you get with that? People don't have to take our word for it.
There's 2 sides to Zinzino, actually. And this is something really unique that I really love, that kind of separates us from a lot of the other social selling or direct selling companies out there. In Zinzino, you don't have to sign up or enroll to become a distributor to get your products for wholesale. Everybody in Zinzino pays wholesale prices. So when we share this, and some people are interested in becoming a customer to Zinzino, and some people are interested in becoming a partner. But when people become a customer in Zinzino, we tell them, you can buy wholesale, but you can share this with as many people. 99% of the people here in the United States, all over the world, actually need what we have to offer. So you share with your friends, let them be the judge. Sign them up as a customer, and then when you share with 4 customers or 4 other people that you really care about, and they sign up as in Zinzino as a customer also to pay wholesale, you as a customer get your product for free. Mm-hmm. But we're so busy telling everybody that we know, because people here are so uneducated about balanced health. I know I was. So we decided we're going to tell everybody that we know. Why not? It's a test-based product, and we can prove that we can get a body into balance. So we decided to start telling everybody. So as a partner, they still let us get our product for free. We sign up some customers in Zinzino, we get our product for free, but yet we're out there helping other people do the same thing that we're doing, and we get paid to do it. We get paid to educate people on how important balance is.
Yeah.
Being proactive about their health. Yes. Yay.
Customer everything.
Customer commissions. Zinzino is a customer-based business, so it's you just talk to everybody that you know. Not everybody wants to be a partner and do what we do, but we are looking for people who want to generate extra income. If you get X team, you get 10 customers, you get a 10% cash bonus. A team, you get 25 customers, you get a 20% cash bonus, which estimates to about a little over $100 a month income. Pro team, 50 customers, 25% cash bonus, estimated a little over $200 a month income. Top team, 100 customers, 30% cash bonus, estimated $4,100 a month. For what? For helping people get healthy. And then when you hit that top team, there is a $10,000 bonus. I don't know about you, but $10,000 for helping 100 people get healthy, that's a heck of a good deal to me.
We have found that a lot of our customers want to get their product for free also.
Yeah.
So they're starting to share with a lot of people that need to get into balance.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. So you're paid on the first generation, second generation, third generation, so on and so forth. So the more people you can introduce us to and help get healthy, that's what it's all about.
And that really does make a huge difference in the business, knowing that we're really helping people get healthy, or we're helping
Yes.
build a business helping people get healthy. That makes so much sense. Now,
Yeah.
Donna, you said that you were self-employed. As you can see here, we have different kits to sign up with, and actually you don't need to sign up with anything, but usually people ask, I think anybody was asked, what was your test? It's kind of nice to be able to tell, okay, I am taking the product. So we do have different kits that make it, better, and every kit is different. And, but when you started your business, Jeff and Donna, you can see the biggest kit we have is under $1,000. Did you use more than $1,000 to start your business?
Oh yeah.
And, I think this is actually unbelievable. When you have products that are worth $3,099 that you can get for $949 and try everything that your business has to offer, that's actually an incredible enrollment fee, I believe. You go with an Ultimate Body Kit. It gives you an opportunity to try every product that you're going to be talking to people about. And I know that, in our retail store, of course, we're going to try what we have to sell to others. It's like if you go into the restaurant business and you open up your doors to your restaurant and people ask you, how is the only thing I've
How's
tried.
the food? I don't know. I haven't tried any of it yet.
The only thing I've eaten is the hamburger and the French fries, but why don't you try?
Yeah.
To us, it was actually a no-brainer. Where else can you get into a startup business for under $1,000? It's incredible. And also, you have product there because I know that when we're out sharing, we're sharing with people. People want to get on the product immediately, so we have that to offer them. So we always suggest, of course, the Ultimate Body Kit, so that you have product to pass along to your customers to get them enrolled as a Premier customer right away. Mm-hmm. People want this. They want to get on the product immediately. I know I did.
Yeah.
Tested right away. And that's the thing. It's so fun to make sure that people can get started right away, and that's why it's great to have just a few extra products to be able to give to them. They still pay for it, and you can get it shipped back to yourself. It makes it
definitely.
Oh yes, some people look at it. Well, it's $1,000. Well, no, it's not $1,000 because you got to eat, and there's meal replacements So all this is for your health. Don't put a price on your health. Mm-mm. Health is very important. Lose it once and see how important your health is.
And actually, the investment that you're making in your business, as you can see here by the system, as we get started, you get enrolled as a partner in the business. You start making contacts. We all know people that have cells, right? Everybody has cells. And we know that 99% of us here, especially in the United States, 99% of us need this product or these products. Yeah. So we just start to talk to people. It's, in a very simple manner. We start getting customers because what we've noticed is, well, if you don't ask them, you're not going to get a customer. But we've noticed that about 1 out of every 2 people that we talk to and share with want to at least try the product and see. So we contact people that we love and adore and want to be healthy, and people that have cells. Then we get them in as customers. We start to share with people, people that we'd like to travel with, people that are very ambitious like we are. Oh, I don't know. We start sharing the business with people. We help them get started. We like to call this wheel here is a wagon wheel. We all join forces, and it's that wagon wheel of force. We get referrals as we start sharing with customers. We start getting referrals, and we just help everybody along in the business once they get started.
And once that wagon wheel gets going, that's when you feel the momentum.
And that momentum gets a cooking.
Okay. Well, I think it's nice that we have fantastic products. It's also nice to know that the company works, but then there's the system. It's how do you build the business? And what are you doing? We're all talking about it. So where does the money come from? What kind of things can you do here? And Arlo, I think this is one of the things. You knew some direct sales before this and saw the compensation plan of Zinzino and said, okay, that must be Scandinavian.
Yeah, well, that's what attracted me most to this business, because it is a European company, and the standards for European companies such as this are so much higher than here in the USA. And what I found is the product works so well for me, because I had some skin issues, couldn't get them under control. I was already taking a very expensive fish oil supplement, and my number came back at 27.5 to 1. And so I'm like, okay, I need to know more about this. So I learned everything I could about this business, because we flew out to Atlanta and Texas when the pre-launches here. So this is really my favorite part of this business. Not only are we helping people, but we're helping people make a little extra money on the side. It's so beneficial to own some type of home-based business, because just the tax write-offs alone, you're going to save a year. But now the company pays very, very well. So what we really do, we follow the system, and we help people try to get their 4 customers. We're in this with you, so you're not left alone in this business. That's what I love about this. You have a ton of support. So we help you find 4 customers. You're going to get about 10% cash bonuses, but then you're also going to get a mentor bonus of 5 to 10% on any person you sponsor partners you bring in the business. Whatever they make in income, you get what they call check matching. So and then along with that, you get the Smart Bronze bonus. So altogether, this is about $175 just starting out with 4 customers, which we help you get.
Yeah.
So it's very exciting. So this really does make sense to a lot of people once they're educated. Okay, silver is typically 750 credits, because we get paid in credit volume, because it is a Norwegian company. So they convert that money over to our money in the form of credits. Well, in our first 30 days, we help you get to what's called Fast Silver, which is 375 credits in volume. You already have credit volume from your customers. So now we're looking for 2 to 4 people that that would like to make a little extra money on the side. When we do that, when we help you as a team do that, that's going to equate to about $200 in commissions. But the best thing about this is when we help you do this, it's called ECB, Enrollment Credit Bonus. What that means is all credits from that day forward are doubled. This really does double your business overnight, because we're duplicating now with partner A, partner B, partner C, partner D. We're helping them find 4 customers and 2 to 4 partners, but you get paid double credit volume. That's what I love about this. So, all right, next thing is, in our first 60 days, is we have a goal to help you find 6 more customers for a total of 10 customers. Well, here's the cool thing. By now, these original customers have got their blood tests back. They're probably talking to their neighbors already, because a referral type business, our customers' customers are our customers. So they're helping us attract these other customers, but a total of 10 in our business gets us an X-Team bonus of about $200. So with the commissions paid out on that, it's going to be about $250. But if for some reason we missed ECB in our first Fast Silver campaign, this is another way of getting ECB turned on. It's to help you find 10 customers right away. So there's 2 ways of turning on ECB here, which I think is just so cool. Okay, next one. This is very exciting, you guys. I love this.
I know, I'm doing the same thing. Makes sense.
This is probably the richest compensation plan I have seen, and I've looked at a lot of direct sales companies. This is why this one really excited me. So in our first 30 to 60 days, we made about $625.
It works.
Not bad. I mean, just in the first 2 kits alone, we paid your business off pretty much. But now what we're doing now is we are duplicating. We have a system that we follow. So it's the same 10 customers, but now we're helping partners A, B, C, and D duplicate. And what that's going to be is about $700 a month in residual income and a $500 phone usage bonus. So it's basically about $1,200 a month coming into your checking account just by helping a few people duplicate exactly what you did in your first 30 days. So that's what I love. So residually now, residual income is what will set you free from everything financially. So this is what really excited me.
And I think a lot of people could use $1,200 a month.
I know I could.
Yeah.
I mean, $1,200 a month residually meant everything to me when I first seen this.
Yeah.
I mean, this is like having $300,000-$400,000 in the bank earning interest. That's what kind of money we're talking about in residual income. Here's where it gets fun. Now we're helping 4 partners somewhere on the team earn extra $1,200 a month. It's in our best interest to do that. Well, the company pays us $5,000 a month in residual income based on credit volume and a $1,000 car usage bonus. Now, I've never been able to own a brand new car ever in my life. And this has been just a dream for me. So an extra $6,000 a month coming in is actually what walked me away from my full-time job after being in the business for about 2 years. So very exciting.
Awesome. But you don't have to stop there.
No, it keeps going. Now, keep in mind, this is just the beginning. We're going for 1 million customers by the year 2020, and I feel Zinzino is going to do it with us or without us. So we'd really like everybody that's seeing this now to be part of this, because within 3 to 5 years, those that get started now will be making $16,000 a month. What that is helping 4 partners in your team somewhere earn $6,000 a month. They pay us $16,000 a month. Still the same 10 customers, but this is really financial freedom, you guys. This is what it's all about right here. Now, this is, like I said, this is just beginning. There's more. There's not a ceiling to this. So there's more pay out there.
So let's just round it up here and say, if people remember, get started. Fast Silver and X Team Express, we want people to have those bonuses to get started. Do 4 people that help get that, you're at $1,200 a month, and have that phone bonus. 4 times that, you're now at the car bonus, and 4 times that, you're free.
That's right.
I think that's an inspiring thing to say. That's actually Zinzino's logo here, inspire change in life. And I actually think that's what Zinzino does. Wouldn't you guys say that that's actually the most?
Oh, definitely inspire change in life.
Yeah, it's a great company. The culture of Zinzino is awesome.
I think that's what makes a big difference for everything. So like we said, there's a potential here. 95% of the world needs us, and because the United States is out of balance so bad, 99% of all Americans are in desperate need to hear the things we have. And the products that we have, they're test-based. It's not just something we say. There's a little at-home test. You can test yourself. You get a 12 to 20-page report, depending on how much information you want, about what your nutrition is doing for your health. And we have a whole health concept of products. I mean, do you have trouble sleeping? Do you have anxiety problems, mood problems? We've got it. And it's all natural, and it's all clinically tested. And you can read all about it on our webpage. So take a look at that. The company's growing. It's huge. And it's going to get even more crazy, especially in the United States, where they anticipate the company being #1. It just takes time. So it's a perfect time to get started now. It's a perfect time if you're looking for something healthy, ways to get healthy. Well, take that test and let's find out what you need, and we can help you with it. Give it 120 days. And of everybody who's taken the tests, we're getting 95% down to 3 to 1 or better.
Yeah.
We're not at people's houses checking it. But what an opportunity. And I think if we could just use maybe just 1 minute to say what the company has done for us and what we see in the future, because I think that's probably the most important thing. Arlo.
Yes, I know for us it's been life-changing. We were able to buy a new house and go on trips and travel that we've never been able to before.
Exactly. You're not worrying about having that money for those bills and cutting back. And I mean, it's awesome not to worry about that stuff anymore.
Yeah. It's been
It's a lot of fun, and it's fun doing it. That's what's it's fun. I mean, it's not. I like to do this business. It's not
for us. For us, we were in business at that time about 37 years, and Zinzino was brought us in, so we were able to match our income inside 1 year with Zinzino with a business that we had for 37 years. So it's been.
Working 50 to 60 hours,
At
5
that
and
time,
6
yeah.
days, sometimes even
Yeah.
7 days a week.
So yes, it's been a godsend for us, and we've had a lot of fun doing it. We get to travel a lot. That's what we wanted to do, and we're going to be supplementing our retirement.
Gave us our life back.
Awesome. Angie?
Well, when I started Zinzino, I was 35, and I had never traveled outside of the United States. I had never seen the ocean before either. And so that's something that Zinzino has given me. And then also, I wanted to be able to spend some more time with my kids. I've got 4 daughters, and that was a thing for me. I said, I want to spend more time with my family. I don't want to be in this rat race anymore. Help, And that's something it has given me, more time with my family.
Amazing. And that's what I would say too, because I was a teacher and a counselor, and I loved what I did. And I also had 4 children, and they were 4 teenagers at the time. So those of you who have that, it's just a taxi mom. And it just changed our lives, because I was able to actually double my income to where I kind of said, I guess I didn't really need to go to work anymore. And it was the best thing we did for our family, is I was able to stay at home and be a mom. So actually that made all the difference. So I hope that everybody who has taken a look at this saw what these products can do. If you're looking to get healthy, talk to the person who contacted you and do something to get healthy. And if you are looking at a way to supplement your income, ask the person who invited you on here today, because we know it's changed our life, and we hope that you can see the opportunity in this. Zinzino, inspire change in life. That's what we want to do for a lot of people out there. Right, guys?
That's right. It's our mission.
Fantastic. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in. We are going to post this on the page again so that you can rewatch it, or invite other people to watch this also. Thanks for tuning in.
See you now. Bye-bye.
See ya. Thank you.
Bye.